picked, and then the assistant walks up here, and I'm just waiting for her to hold my hand just so I get out of the bed. And I wasn't even getting what she was trying to do. Like, I mean, to me, I've never experienced a racist. Like,
I will look into her. I said, who is paying? Did she pay? Has she paid the bills? Has she paid the bills? And now, Baba, Kevin Taylor, say, oh, yeah, no, I'm about to no more the corner about Toyoso. No, I'm no more the corner about Toyoso. The nurse is from Wokroma, and the nurse is from Kwana Mumfre.
Yes, and so then we are machine. At video as Antobe, I walk as a net or we and a nurse in the same. Problem Ben, a woman, you know. There's a mona, there's American Matana watch it. Intimate will be bubble from a visit no bewa in his work.
Go hospital, no one will treat you bad at Casa. Yet Casa Ghana for woman share patients ye. Now America for the woman ye Newcastle Yakana. How dare you? That is as a baby da. She went there, she had a bad experience. She have to explain herself. You are not allowed to have nails. She is not allowed to have long nails. But this nurse way or she long nails.
Keep on listening to Fast to Watch. Aha, and then Semsia.
When say I say me see what Ghanaian communities what yaman on it, which US, UK, Canada, Europe, you know, first to watch TV, mean kebi. Definitely, make be nam the more details abroad. Now, Asantewaa your video be just a video you know na Asantewaa or hospital or US. Looks like or kwako so I won't so big congratulations to her. Now video no you know. It's been met with mixed reactions, especially Ghanaian nurses or more US. I would say not only Ghanaian nurses, some Ghanaians or more US. Asantewaa close marking pie football terms. Now, if you your videos, I just say, Mafwabo Boma Biama Asantewaa Pa Asantewaa Ababaka, where your video I just ask Usuna. Na eban saying then the knee Asantewaa or any video hospital na Edu say Yamagana for a blast Asantewaa. I'll give you more details of this story. Before that, and I allow you can share me and don't forget to hit on the subscribe button or any comments here. You can also bring it under the video. Yeah, share my for if you with him that has say na same see I'll be your moon. So before I start this video, I'll be very happy if there's any nurse be or war US specifically. Or be contact me now, you know. I mean, I have a convo online because I want to learn a lot when it comes to a US health system, no. And I'm sure, say, CBA more. Let me say we do an interview, online interview. Now you're posting out there. Maybe some Ghanaians or money about the US health system, no, the do's and the don'ts. Yeah, they don't know. So that's my contact. If there's any whether it is health assistant or a nurse, USB, I want to learn a lot, not only me, my subscribers. Because this Asantewa's video, now Asantewaa video, I think the video was posted about 2-3 days ago. Now we're at hospital. No, soon. The so soon say it looks like said nurse for no or neglecting, which a month for as racism because we're here to be on Yenesa. Asantewaa soon, let's say, or Antonia, it was social media. Now after the video, ni Babon so Bekaya about 48 hours ago, Ghana, news say Donald Trump, US President Donald Trump, are restricting Ghana when it comes to a B1B2 visa on sense. Initially, Ghana so be apply a B1B2 next year visa 5 years with multiple entries. It ni pakono kushema be 6 months. No asaba back. No sako 6 months. No sako for 5 years. But now Donald Trump I reduce to 3 months with a single entry. That is oko kushim 3 months. I was over. That is how need Donald Trump a B1B2 visa and send no why am I Ghana for. Now go social media as well. People are blaming Asantewaa. Can you imagine? Some people are blaming Asantewaa saying the video where you posted, you know, I trigger Trump. I'm gonna make this decision.
The fact that some of you know that I've been going to America. Donald Trump doesn't know where Donald Trump doesn't even know Asantewaa. And then the way you people are affiliating my name to the country, as if I speak for the country, as if I am, like, it's so bad.
And the better later. Some Ghanaian nurses on more social media, so on TikTok. A lady friend MJ Rock My World, that is the name of issue, and apparently she is a sister to another popular TikToker, Eddie. Mami will be in Samso. In fact, what Gina Santua so yepa. I see video Santua you know. Very wrong. It looks like, first of all, baby or the camera no could see here a word honor some people's privacy go on per se. Nimfuni beba a TikTok show, whether it is a nurse or patient, maybe Asantewaa then the camera could see, you know. Now you're wrong. And some of the things Asantewaa said in the video, no, Mami or a nurse ni or US or to be a mania Asantewaa. If you're born in 7 and some more kind any didn't hear a name or see some video Asantewaa ye. It might have effect not only on Asantewaa but probably on other, let me say, Ghanaians or Moti. US. So could this Asantewaa's video bring a problem to the Ghanaian community? And then Asantewaa, any ND who happens to be the big sister of Nurse Nia Mekana Semi, on Asantewaa to drink on Asantewaa said, Abra way video no wa more so US, which I think most people on TikTok knows Asantewaa has been doing videos all US. Name of Asantewaa say in the video, she never mentioned say or US and a US nurse or doing some sort of racism Yenti kakra Abra Asantewaa any NDA, the big sister of nurse ni atwitwe komo meba and sempotia aye nurse ni efene MJ World Ghanaian nurse or US in sem ben no katre Asantewaa and na Ghana for blame Asantewaa over this B1B2 visa on sensem. Apparently Asantewaa the B1B2 na call US. Okay, you can see we the banya twaso.
So I don't know when you guys are going to watch this, but I just had a very terrible experience with a supposed nurse assistant. Okay, someone that is supposed to like assist my nurse, take care of me. Here, I'm in so much pain right now, and then I needed to like get out of my bed and then go use the washroom because like they have taken out the catheter from me, so now I need to like walk to the washroom. But getting out of my bed was like very difficult for me. So I was on the phone with my man, and then the phone is on a tripod and I'm in bed. So I call my nurse on the phone right here. Okay, they have like a helpline that you can call, but then it looks like my nurse was busy. I called and her assistant picked, and then the assistant walks up here and I'm just waiting for her to hold my hand just so I get out of the bed. And I wasn't even getting what she was trying to do. Like, I mean, to me, I've never experienced a racist. Like, I've never had an experience with a racist. So I wasn't even getting it. I wasn't getting what she was trying to do. She's just standing at, like, one end, like the entrance of the door, and, like, talking to me. Then I tell her, I want to get out of the bed because I'm in pain, my abdomen. I want to. I needed to pass gas, and then the gas wasn't coming out of my tummy. Okay, so like the gas is like packed onto my abdomen and it's not coming, and I can't push, and I want to pee, and I'm in so much pain, and I needed her to like hold she should just hold my hand. She kept sanitizing her hands and sanitizing her hands, and she sanitized her hands for God knows how long, and I was still in pain. She didn't touch me. She didn't want to touch me. She didn't touch my hand. Then she gets close to the bed and she starts pushing. She was heading me because pushing my neighbor top. She kept my ass here, and I told her to just hold my hand. Let me just put my legs down and get out of the bed. I just needed that support. She says I should hold the bed. I'm like, if I can hold the bed, I won't call my nurse. If I can get down just by holding the bed, I need to like shift my body. She didn't want to touch my body. And I've had like sweet people around me. I've had lovely people around me. They've just been sweet. And I've never had this terrible experience before, especially not on a random day. Like, I actually needed help and my nurse was busy. And I didn't even know it was this morning that I realized I couldn't sleep the whole night because I was thinking she might think I may want to report her, and so she might want to harm me or my baby. So I've just been traumatized. I'm not able to sleep. My eyes were just wide open throughout the night till morning, and I can't fathom it. It's so bad. She was treating me like I'm smelling, like I'm rubbish. She didn't touch me. I was crying. She left me and walked away. My man was on the phone with me the whole time, and I can't even pick the phone again because she placed the tripod somewhere else. Now I'm lying in the bed and I'm talking to my man and the phone is there. I can't even pick the phone up. Like I was saying, everybody has been so nice to me. They have just been sweet to me. They are just sweet people. Like the whites, they are just sweet. I don't know. Some of them can be like this. Like I've never had such an experience before, and I'm so heartbroken right now. My brother wasn't around. There was nobody around to like help me get out of bed. I had to. She left me in a weird position because she had pushed the bed for it to come up. So I had to hang on in here and be in a weird position till my nurse got the chance, and it took forever for my nurse to come. I was crawling on the floor and all of that. Like it was so bad. So bad. Such a bad experience. I don't pray anybody goes through that because it's
Asantewaa den ho yamhyiu ad video Asantewaa be ya wo kase ne okowo ye na nurse ni bi eni sei no problem be na wo ho anu nti no tese mu na tese America mu na matena wa ache nti me obi babo from back visit no be wo a eni so okasa sebe wotu ya yo ana wantua sa na Asantewaa wo Ghana na nurse ni bi ne ye no ne na nye ne yi a obeye hu video or she's a content creator. A difference in the on your content creator or your anonymous person, and our person this video where editing. She just wants to enlighten people. Say so. Making sure say our relative you won't change. Said the bear. Oh yes, we are master. And easy. CS am I first 2 days. Open a so me mama sorry. Me second CS ne crap there. Me nurse ni anu hwem. Only dwale me sa no pa no. Cause we CS we are pain nya easy. Say do if you read we are pain nya easy. Into she's only enlightening people say so wo ko wo abrochi na say wo ko wo cry in general, making sure say wo obi wo nchen na ko ba na keto aso mu a mo so all the visitors visa na call ye nti na ni san ko ye video no na ma transport or Asantewaa video na ma transport papa mo nkrofo fi America wo e Asantewaa video Asantewaa ko wo ye e video ansa na transport o started the name no ma munyai sa we enlightenment ebi kra na ebi no crap video no ye no ebi kra na enyo no, but it can save somebody on a good day. You know say the racism na tie wa brochire wo. So wo hia obi a wo ye dia ono kra wo hia obi a wo ya oye wo hia obi a so ye racist ankasa. Say sana na bibi na pese ye na anka ye no. So what you say? Ebi the only thing say bi obaka che ma me say ebi oh video mi twei and say ebi kra na video. She said she was on the phone with her man. Ti na che say na wo twa nurse ni na bibi on twa wo bi aye. Adan Nasa Asantewaa bibi Asantewaa be as a machine. And into watch video si wa kankan na with the visitors visa na abewo ye na nti the visitors visa na abewo nti wo ye na ye de che no. Okwa wo ye de che na America mo ye free delivery amama mi hu why. Mo ye free delivery class sebe the visitors visa na ko wodum. On who free. Aden celebrities any FNS content creators people ko wo a they take a video from the date we time I want car wo mo mutumi twa mutama ye ya na fe mutunu sebe no mo mutwa mutwa ni nyina ya no documentary nyina akosi the day ye we ade e de be o pesa de no dodo dia be na ase go fo hu amashi for no reason we yes we na say Johnson de wa o blada na mo hyehyw e na san ye wo ya sa na te e say na di moko aye we na no sa no na san ye wo ya nti Johnson de wa you cannot even hold it for 1 minute. So one more dia be sorry akọ sebe na nurse ni no gina door na no wono say door na no wono hospital say Asantewaa be door na no wono ma ene san ka toilet ni washroom ni wo dem wono ma ka Asantewaa be sia sorry akọ washroom wo to aba na o se be boa no so ni mu no sorry na we begina door na no na so aba na so oka onu ko yes be o be kase o be bombarding nurse no or enlighten crofo say so we abrochi na wo in general making sure say sebe obusuani bi ben na say be ya wo hia mo a obusuani na tumi so mu because nurse ni no pa e no be ya ofan opa enlightenment ni bie e was ade or bie ni was ade we hu and it's true ade wa wo ngoda ana wo nya CS da na bia be fele se bia o kire ne ho adan ho munja ga na ne ho ntono wate munya no na ne ho ntono no nko wi ade ene wo nku nipa sis so mo hwehwe mu na so mo yi nurse ni na bia enya Asantewaa content creation ni tin yi nurse na di e ni su by the racism na woni mu no ena ma yi na di enti no de enya Asantewaa problem. Sister crowd, you know how many people on this idea where I hear my baby because of that. Complications, the money and Asantewaa papu na ema inti Asantewaa every day here and say nurse phone doctor hospital no rehwem no mu send your calls no mu yin dia enya Asantewaa na ye e no racism and na causes our problem no. I thought we were all fighting against racism and there be.
So for the very first time I am going to do this. Some of you now, your stupidity level and lack of knowledge is making you think like Asantewaa is teaching certain presidents how to manage and rule their country. Because what is the meaning of this? I honestly do not know what you mean by anything I will post, because I don't get up and come and take my bath here on TikTok. I don't get up and come and have sex with my partner here on TikTok. What I do on TikTok, basically a lot of people do same shit here on TikTok. Inti adenti na se Asantewaa ye bibia ana Asantewaa nko ye bibia. Some of you have issues about it. What have I done to some of you? Ademumu bi mabeji mu kunu no ana. Eyedi adea. Ghana fo binum mayamodin. You see, because it was Asantewaa that made a video about racism, some of you didn't take your time to listen to the impact of the video. Most of you didn't even realize that it can be true because because Asantewaa didn't die to give an evidence that it is true in Tino. Asantewaa Tino. It be content. Now, I am not even wanting anybody to believe. I'm not putting any shit out there for you to believe by force. The main reason why I am making this video, I'm so sorry my manager, I'm so sorry my partner, I'm so sorry my family, but I need to do this. The main reason why I am making this video is because I want some of you to take your time, watch into details before you conclude. Watch into details before you would want to talk about something. Most people are affiliating my name with a particular country. Most of you are affiliating my name with a particular country from a video I made. Now, like I said, I'm making this video emphatically because I want you to go back to that video, watch entirely from the beginning to the end, and come and tell me, Asantewaa, here on my page, or tell anybody you have made videos to, tell them that, okay, this part Asantewaa mentioned Germany, this part Asantewaa mentioned Togo, this part of the video Asantewaa mentioned France, this part Asantewaa mentioned United Kingdom. Mumbe country me say Hameka London, and Hameka Ghana and Nigeria. You see, some of you are very, very stupid, so stupid. You know I'm not in Ghana at the moment, but you don't have any evidence of me in this country or that country. Unshare me or baby or country B. Where evidence is me waha and I'm waha at the moment. Sintisano, yen can be asem emphatically to say the war evidence say. And no peso be who say wabewo waha intino or peso be who say wabel, when I haven't even put any statement or video out there say Mabel officially me fa video bi ambeto honom say mawo. You see, when you are dealing with Asantewaa, you should be extremely careful. You should be very, very careful because membeka say mawo. By the end of this video, a lot of people will feel very stupid of themselves because membeka say mawo. Video bi anda bonten amme matro and maybe manwa ka say mawo. Na why you don't ho afọ akonya atena se wo fie na opeso bi abewo ehun se wa ba bewo. Opeso bi ehun se wa ba bewo. Krobi su say membeka say mawo. Mabeka say mawo. Another thing, Corona bobo say me say mabewo so opeso bi ehun se mabo krobi din wo video bi am here mu. It's when we say mo bi mo nyansa wo from pa. Some of you are shallow minded before say obefo bi asema so a. Make sure say you have all the pros and cons about it. You have no idea when I am recording this video and you have no idea when I am going to post it. Minyansa ye pa. And I'm at the pia me ye bia me ye nyansem. Video ya me ye hospital, but you have no idea say me ye Kaswa hospital and I say me ye Shama house member hospital bearding, member country bearding. So video ya me ye ubede hu say me ye wie ya na me posti. And I say video yi me ya to ho ma posti no next 2 days. Because yes, one moment I'm in the hospital, the next moment na ibi me imagine say me posti video no. Ebi na me da me pass wo me dem mo me fie. E wo media ne so no. Say obi ti say me say me daddy to abonten a e very difficult. Say obeka say enen na me yes ade we and last week na me yes ade we. It is my post video bi na I needed help and I didn't get help. And the next video na me post here no enye say ye be sie me and ye be ye me ye and I say me enye say me wu and I ye koto matwene na say me wani gemu a enkyere say wunyansa na wunni nti no unwene say me create bibi nti no me posti bibi say I needed help the next minute and I'm happy nti no social media doesn't work like that. Say mo bi munnim na mo ye shallow minded. I can record a video of a moment of however I am feeling and decide to post it whenever I want to. When so it was say obi ne bie na no eka e ma wote ase enne abefo obi to me recorded something right now and decide to post it next year. Enti emfa wo de wo fo say e right no embet na media ne so engu hu animu ase. Another thing they say me a professional nurse in here, mako school area, me was certificate that one me a nurse in here. Anytime that me person me practice be me to me a practice. It's nenya fe na obi ba be chere me ambulation. A teacher for am ayere mo ho am chere me ambulation no. Mo nko chere afoforo mu nim na me. Enya fe na ye ba be chere me ambulation. I recorded whatever I recorded and posted it with my full chest. Once again, guys, if at any point in time you find yourself going on admission in any hospital, regardless the country, whichever part of the world you are in, make sure you have a close relative around you. That was me finding myself in that bad situation in that video, and I meant every bit of word I said in that video. As to whoever is going to believe it or not, that's none of my business. The video I posted was real. It wasn't content. I meant every shit I said in that video. It can happen to you. It can happen to anybody. And so after my experience, I just decided to put the awareness out there. We are finding in such a situation. You just get prepared for that. Just psych yourself for that. At least, if it didn't happen to me, maybe I would have also been in same state of mind as some people are. Because there are lots of people that do not believe. I could have died, and so can you if it happens to you. Peace.
Enti no, aha nti se Ghana, untimi nkotwa obia enim, enfamba wo video mu. Untimi record obia voice, enfamba wo video mu without the person's consent. We don't do that here in America. We don't do that. I don't have any personal against it, but we don't do that. Okay, when they are not in the room, you could do your video and do your whatever, but you don't do that when you have called for help and somebody is there to help you and you are still on the phone. You don't do that. Secondly, okay, say emia bed no, or say or sanitizing inside, which is a good thing if you ask me. And secondly, no, or say aid no. emia bed no omia bed no to the sense as na omia no we squeezing in mepa mocho. There is a reason why in this day and age they are spending a lot of money on hospital beds like that. Beds like that it is built to help not just the patient but also the healthcare worker. Sisiano obienu wa or bending over reach out to patients, pager patient bill. Because you have to understand, say, on who pager obi, who so be why say sometimes if you are not careful, obe damage wechi. And so we a healthcare worker, na say who pager obi, na say who bu wechi, they are going to do a lot of investigation. They're gonna ask you, did you use your assistive devices? We have so many assistive devices because they are trying to prevent healthcare workers bad body mechanism. Into sa hospital beds na they will approach how omaye in such a way say yetimi ya na ya yourself na wo shemu say yetimi kwa ya ma wo ugina ho no. Okay, the reason why we spend this car say they want to make it easy for the patient and especially the healthcare worker. Yempese obia be so obi mu I just enkrofo mu ye bed ridden. Enkrofo mu ye bed ridden kwa no. They have your nyoma bebre ye transfer omo and we have 2 assists. Hold on.
No, that is no. Uko hospital no womu treat you bad akasa. Ye kasa Ghana fo womu share patients ye na America fo do man ye ni kwanse ye kana. How dare you? That is ase baby da. She went there, she had a bad experience. She have to explain herself. She was in pain. So that's the next said, what is this? I feel to be saying, what happened? What is this? Nurse Nina or Shemino. Obi a we nurse. What IQ will say. Children fielder, babies center. You are not allowed to have nails. She is not allowed to have long nails. But this nurse way or she long nails. In the time all paper me baka krane hono and an insa 18 me baka krane hase. Tama all paper kakrane hono and an insa 18 kakrane ha. 18 kakrane ha no msusua. Wo ba ene kwanka nyansani obi a wo ye papa na wo ye nurse a wa ko school a wo experience you supposed to file incident report. You supposed to write it down, say I had an accident, baby, this is what happened. So they should treatment because the baby are over 2 days old. 2 days old. No we continue. Wo ba wonka. Na wo de na ba besu or paper or the idea to so sa and or the basi trace dia ka ho. So you can do that. And then wabe push me baby nesi in China oko. And I'm afraid Jacobi Hospital. 2010 March. A date in March 17 or so. Even infection. So why can't she express herself? She went to the hospital, she rang the bell, she was in pain, the nurse came in, the nurse didn't help her. That is her experience. Let people talk, do what they have gone through. We are teaching people to speak out. Uba brochi hanoma. Once I am ovesa na utia, I cover with so many things. So you cannot tell me, say, she have no right to talk. Let her tell her story. Why do you want to take somebody's story and tell her? You wasn't there. You can say, okay, this can happen and this can happen. But don't you dare say, no, it didn't happen, or this and this and that. That is not good. Now, please, not on social media. Are you kidding me? What is going on in this world right now? What is going on in this world right now? What is going on in this world? Social media is everything now. You cannot tell somebody how they should address their issue. You don't want to be on social media. They want to be on social media. That is a problem. There's a woman nikun okocha esri. And tam okocha esri no na cancer e won mu. And the hospital supposed to call her and let them know, say, ukun cancer edidinimu. But the hospital delayed. The hospital didn't call. So when later when the guy get up and he fell down, Papa ni sorry, Papa wa buff him. Papa and woman didn't call emergency room. Woman didn't call emergency room and said, cancer didn't know. The lady came on social media when the husband was, I show it here, when the husband was on the hospital bed. And all woman last good night. Sister, that is your woman and your sister or your nurse. Mammy Casamcho, a yon nasem. You cannot woo nurse now, who patient right. You cannot come on social media and talk about somebody's issue, but she can come and talk about her issue. Woo your nurse. And your patient right, the patcho, and I won't him, sir. But only your only issue. Okay? Don't your nurse, but you don't know what you are saying. Want to me Bambet now nurse. Patient right. You have no right to come and talk about obini ni issue, ni yare, ni yinade, but a yon kasani right. And you me right to say me try me home at the social media. Me wono. Make sure you don't bring the camera on the doctors. And now hospital it doesn't allow you to record when the doctor no room. When the doctor is not room, she didn't record anybody. She didn't record anybody. That is her story. You cannot tell people how they should talk woman story. No. Then you are telling people that is her story. That is her story. Say yenda na mewo kakra. And come in kabadis and come in and come in skeni. Karo or kola or wono or bewo social media. Root or bewo or wo social media. What is so different about Asantewaa? Maybe there's something that she's doing that you are not fan of it. But that is her. That is her. Social media. That is a problem. Okay? Emotional said dear what can ye obia oti one ma be kama semsisi ana metiana misu oni pani yem or pain mu adia Bible de tia yen say adia ye most painful thing ya wo owo pain mu enti so wo pain mu na se bia obia kweni ni nchen. Her story that she did, everything that she said when you are going to the hospital, get somebody with you. That is all the message she was trying to put across is have somebody with you. And you and I know, damn right, most of these nurses, they are not there for the patient. They are there for the money.
100% I agree with you.
I
agree with you.
To him say nurses weigh more than 99%. One more because nurses.
That's how the nurse say. I wanted her to help me. What she told me was, "I'm doing my paperwork. When I'm done, I'll come and help you." And to turn a patient.
I think why are you doing this? You supposed to stand up and say it's what she's going through because me patient. You was here. Mame ba ku temperature nti owuye temperature owuye. Temperature. The temperature no was high, but yet see any phone. I was say you could take you temperature. Now you betro. A man more nurse no. But again, no mammy the temperature no one bam betro. Or kono ko jina wape sad me woo rekune a bomb. Or copen or quack temperature no 97.8. It is time on your back. Who say your back? 77 no back. I was so check temperature no. Now into one true temperature no mammy temperature no ancho. Enti ahumra chena or your runs no or quite na mammy no why you brew or chen.
Yeah, coded.
The temperature, not just any temperature, not just supervisor say if you check her temperature, we are what would the neck farm bra so? It is a nurse in the or you good. Nurse on your good, but on the feelings, Nadia wa common and no say me call no me wa hospital no me be baby na me ho jira me wu me bre but the nurse na me frey no kra no woman boa me enti se wo ko ho a make sure say wo ne abusuani bi beko. There's nothing wrong with her taking ordinary adeko any nurses for no woman adwuma ne say you are getting money to take care of Nkrofo a womo yare no. Imagine say
Yes, Debbie.
we a nurse, who connect the whole day obia number. What is going to happen to your licenses? When you manage to obey
Yeah.
what you say?
Yeah, we have a minimum age.
Not one year. Oh, creating awareness. She's just doing awareness, and she have a platform. She has a platform. So what do you want her to do? Everything that is going on in this social media. And what is the better place to express yourself than your social media platform? I have so many people on my website. One more website Amazon. But God really, because I have a platform, I'm able to sell something. It is our hospital no have bad experience. Munyama onka na nurses for one more test and one jai. And yet
So right now, what she's saying, you know, how many of these people are gonna listen to her concerns and complaints? And
a lot of people will listen, and there are many on us and can go through and come file a lawsuit. If I use
she needs to go legal way.
No, but if
social media is there.
That is a me and come yes, but no what is your problem? That was different.
The issue wasn't about the camera. I don't see. I think the people will take it anyhow they want to take it.
I'm sorry. It's sorry. Only thing is I will watch the video.
We cannot even.
I'm saying it here. Said if my sister said anything that Ebeka Jane said what Asantewaa did was wronger. That one I don't support it because there's no way Ebeka should be how they should feel when they are in pain. Make I say, my name is sister, you call for them road, say you quack or boy so. You quack or boy so as Hanum say. And my sister wako so jada. My sister, you bought me masono. I had no me do so good me who ever for them road. My sister, you born as soon when su one move umpo. Until you know she can take pain and I cannot take pain. So everybody have a way they deal with the pain. So maybe in her mind, if she said anything, she thinks she should have handled it in different way. Okay, but that is not how it's supposed to be. So if she have said something, it's a minimum. I will even call her before, but I haven't seen anything. And it's me, you're sorry. On your way, but so I'm just begging you guys. But Asantewaa, get some sleep. I don't just relax and just know, say this one person you should get used to it because you have been going through this for a long time. So you should get used to it. And me, I have learned say
no, I came on your live stream purposely because there are a lot of people affiliating. Tomorrow I'll just wake up and then my name will be all over the blogs where the people are using the America flags already and all of that, and then they'll put Donald Trump there and put my face together there with Donald Trump. That's right now I don't know if I'm Donald Trump's advisor or assistant or whatever it is. Now people are making news all over the place that because of Asantewaa now they are saying that they will not give Ghanaians visa again and all of that. The main reason why I bumped into your live stream for the very first time in my 5 years, I've never gone on anybody's live stream before, but the way like my name has started trending together with Donald Trump, that's because of me, I didn't even I had no idea the American president has been watching my TikTok. Like I'm so honored, but for everybody to think that I am blocking people's chances and all of that, I would plead for everybody to go back because the fact that some of you know that I've been going to America. Donald Trump doesn't know where Donald Trump doesn't even know Asantewaa. And then the way you people are affiliating my name to the country, as if I speak for the country, as if I am, like, it's so bad, it's so absurd. The video I did has nothing to do with America. It has nothing to do with America flag. I didn't mention America in the video. I did.
Listen,
like,
once you have a visa, you pay for the visa.
Mommy,
that visa not able passport. There's a reason why I want more family will be on the movie. They give you a visa. That means that visa when you are here and anything happens to you, the government have to take care of you. It is a woo cra has a banny bishop because who need crata now on crata a banny bishop.
Kasana me person me kasa involve this assembly because
Oh.
if you find yourself in any country at a certain point, when at a certain point my husband went to a certain country, that moment no bibi yana ne country president in him. John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, in him, aware say, Yaman visa, Amanako baby.
Yes.
And yes, my husband was not a citizen at that country. Some people like the way some people are making, and at the end of the day, right now, mommy, tomorrow we wake up and we see that Donald Trump is here, my face is here, and we are trending. I'm trending together with Donald Trump, and I have blogged like it's going to be everywhere that because of Asantewaa, now people cannot go to America again. Like,
hey Jimmy, if you are in this country, you have every right to be here. Those that they don't have right.
And I say me about Germany. Video ni mo se ma me kan no. Ya fo. But baby be first see our social media.
Don't cry for
Because
all
of me, people cannot go to America again. Did I mention America in the video? Did I mention United States? Did I mention Canada? Did I mention Germany? Did I mention Ghana? I didn't mention any country because you know what, mommy, let me tell you one thing. I knew this day would come. When I was beginning the video, na me be recording. Me nim say, omo be waiting no, enunti no, man, country be and you go back and check, you will see that I didn't mention any country's name. I don't know what I've done to certain people in Ghana, but when me to me afa video no, say na me anticipate here no, abemu kofa video no na be ka che me say aha say me bo Ghana, me bo Kaswa. Catch me say, mommy, I say, make USA, make America. But what the area must say, when we say many Donald Trump pictures, a trend will be here.
what I said in the video is missing. If you can recall, immediately I bumped into your live. You see, I was talking about, I didn't even mention any location in the video I did. But right now, what is trending now is that because of Asantewaa, Ghanaians cannot go to America again. That is what is trending now. Yes. Please ask them in the comment section. Guys, am I lying? Like, it's so bad, oh. Asama make a video anymore, no. And yeah, no crana. It's not even the focus anymore. Now my name is everywhere that I don't think about a chief one, no, and I don't think about a chief one, no more Maka, no more Ghana, no, or more money. I didn't even mention any country's name in the video I made. Like, I've sat in my room and I'm like, God, what have I done to some people? Like the video I made, man, what country biadi won? Who said me full alive no me focusing on the location,
That's what you were saying. I didn't get
you
what
didn't
you were
get
saying.
me. I wanted to draw like a point. I wanted to start from somewhere and end somewhere. Me specifically knew, I anticipated that 90%.
Me who Asantewaa video be a also hospital. I think she's in the US. Now I'm not talking about Asantewaa or Mankasa. I'm talking about this. Say why Asantewaa influencer. Asantewaa or a celebrity. And our name Ghana. And Asantewaa aba abroche se wo baba abewo. And you know, say I have problem with that. Miss Amsawa, I have problem with Obi a we influencer. Na 3 minutes unye sika, na onye bibia o Ghana ho. Na obewo dia. When we say the Ghana system is not working, Ghana no hwe ni ho. Enti no oba abewo abrochire. Na oba na American citizen. Okay. Minim so go for ba bisa me say me ware na ba abrochire. Misha mi kunu atena kroma so almost 35 years. Into here the lifetime cry na. Aha oba ha no sha. Into Misha no. Aha not. Ghana cry say okọ pension o ka so antena Ghana cry won intimate na. The system na Swiss for system. Into worry no dem buy. Into me man be wo mo ha. Na Asantewaa influencer. Oye bibia o Ghana, I have problem with those esikafo celebrities and omo esika and omo onasefo and hwan and asefo no broni influencer be na beba Ghana so baba be ho sorry a ma say kro no yes other me fan say kro no na wa sorry aba abroche say baba be ho Baba. Oba is Baba no. Oba be good affair is a nurses for no what American anymore. Was it some of the nurses no? Day. Good to you. But when you're good to you, no. I was so far better than Cabell, and I know soon system. Well, the truth to be told, mono Ghana for no. Some poor be some kind of question. As I told, I saw what post video back one. The ancient probably brave butch be one. Or one say Ghana in the future. I'm telling you. And I'll percent about citizen. Because called drink Ghana home, and I'll will make impact for Ghana Magana year. Influencers or more Ghana in us, and no more drink. And I'll come impact into the governance. Ghana be but to be so bad butcher be. Quack someone you celebrate or maybe don't wait to what him. Oh, Babu Chababi, about the goodness for any mass. Huh? Me, I don't know America, baby, I'm to it, so I saw about 2 million. Ghana, it's media about crab so. Nurses, American nurses, Babu Kun over. Ready. And I jana wusu. And I obe wusu kunu ne jina wonchen. Ubnya ne jina wonchen. I rest my case for her. Just say I don't get it. Me show video ne brofo na okada wan katwi. Me say me brofo nye. They say me come German say brofo nti me prem ho kwa brofo. Na what die Ghana Baba who are brutally. Mumu say a casa or some come on to. I don't want to be a better say. Some so I are jealous of. I'm not jealous of her. Because one, there may be one or no person will be ye be. And no bias will complain. In Ghana, Hono, your hospitals come, uncle for call. I don't tell sorry a precope or Baba woman bounce a bogger. Or we also have a pass it in our brutally. We also be good, your friends, and I'm a home of no more defending when your Baba and the Abuchoba waff and one fanaba. Say Bichana, I know. Because I won't say between 2 nature within 2 1 penma Ukone 2 years, or Saber why be chow. A brute 2 years second to me who found. Now the way we sit one who good abuche nurses for any more say and I say for no. So we a nurse, you feel for them. Menka Ghana nurse, we are abuche nurse, you feel for them. Asantewaa jai theater now we. Stop the theater. What's the mention? Stop the theater.
Video. Asantewaa TikTok. A posted video. Na video no say obi amistritino our hospital, and she feels like it was a racial, I'm an amefro. She's saying, say, Nipani here, racist near. You know, racism is real, and things like that, no. It is who he feels it knows it. And you know, I'm not saying, say, we are going to clarify certain things that she said in the video. We were not there, but her account of what happened in the video, no. And we are not in any way, shape, or form saying, say, Nipano, what she's saying, you know, is not true. And I said, Nipano, why on your racist, and I said, whatever. But as Asantewaa and Sama Okan, you know, and as people we work in the hospital, no, her own words is what we're going to use to explain certain things for people to understand, because the video is going viral and we just need to clarify certain things. We were not there. Obi timi kokun obi. Yeni ho but almost me the evidence. It has almost the evidence no be. It has almost me the evidence na nipa ne present no. Ebe condemn it a sentence nipa no ana evidence no ombeka say nipa no evidence ni is sufficient into go. First of all, baby ama your midwife. Nti baby ama enim pa. Just I adwuma or labor and delivery that. And I mean that's also not just a nurse. I've also been a patient of C-section 3 times. 3 times. And I just want to give an overview, and then we will all give, we will all explain things. Like I said, we are not saying say what she's saying is true or is not true, but in some kind of person maybe I say. First of all, here we are C-section, okay? The moment you fall in they want you to start getting up and ambulating. Remember, I explaining the importance of that. Secondly, they are hitting me power as I'm not kind say or say, lady no, or say that the nurse are busy. Okay? Say America has a so call bill, and a free call bill, now depending on the kind of unit that we use. Say CNN no be responding most times. And I mean depending on ICU there nurses, but say it's a message flow, CNN be responding, CNN respond there. Now say okay say oh I want water. The CNN be go function now. But okay say you are in pain now. The CNN will come and tell the nurse say patients in room 203 so our pain. Na nurse no who are attending. And nurses no bibia na jumping. Dependent, like I said, on telemetry and yet depending on the acuity of the window. C-section, okay, is a procedure. All right, C-section is a procedure. For Christ's sake, C-section is not a brain surgery. A procedure. My 3. All right, and very painful. Even when boy cry is painful because we call abdomen and I pump. Oh yeah, bibia. You can cry at the same and at the core of your body, you phone ye chat na ya pump. It is very painful. So I understand Asantewaa was in pain. According to the video na posted na also. Or say or friend na yes in nurse are busy. Na not person or sorry call so. And also person or town say bibisa, which is very important. Okay? And then I say aid in the aid in the and she also said she was on the phone with her partner was a den. I don't know, say a video phone and a video call and I say an audio call. What people don't understand is that HIPAA, okay, HIPAA, that Portability Act now a protected way, it doesn't only protect patients, it also protects healthcare workers. It is a hospital. Not a video and a audio now phone swap. There is the moment I over for help, not help on you have to hang up. You cannot be on your phone as also see tripod so say a video say now we record you and we have all seen we are not saying say men take a video take a video. But the moment the doctor steps in the room, the moment the nurse steps in the room, the moment the healthcare worker stepping in the room, your video has to stop. Because we don't want to be in your video. We don't want to be in your video. People are who are the nurses near the maybe they have a contract. What is it, honey? Grandma Messi is outside. You want to go say hello to her? MJ, I'm only doing 30 minutes live, please. Whatever it is, you guys sort it out. Go. Okay. I'm Ampacho Casa Meba. MJ, you had that. Rocky, first of all.
Yes, twice away.
We are doing only 30 minutes. We are doing something very important. Rocky, go get it. Alright. So, I'll see. I was on the phone with my partner. So my partner was my lover was a one whoever she was on the phone with. And the person was in the room, you are still on the phone. You need help that bad. Why are you still on the phone? When the moment somebody responds to the call and they come in, the phone has to go off. Because you are not, even if one independent kasachewa or recording independent voice and the other person they are listening. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Enti no aha nti se Ghana untimi nkotwa obia enim emfa mba wo video mu untimi record obia voice emfa mba wo video mu without the person's consent. We don't do that here in America. We don't do that. I don't have any personal against it, but we don't do that. Okay? When they are not in the room, you could do your video and do your whatever. But you don't do that when you have called for help and somebody is there to help you and you are still on the phone. You don't do that. Secondly, okay, say, emia bed, no. Or say, or sanitizing inside, which is a good thing if you ask me. And secondly, no, or say aid, no, emia bed, no, or mia bed, next to the sense, as not omia, no, we're squeezing in. There is a reason why, in this day and age, they are spending a lot of money on hospital beds like that. Beds like that, it is built to help not just the patient, but also the healthcare worker. Sisiano, obienwa, or bending over, reach out to patients, peja patient bill. Because you have to understand, say, on peja obi, so obi why say sometimes if you are not careful, obeda meji wechi. And so we a healthcare worker, not a peja obi, not a ubu wechi. They are going to do a lot of investigation. They're gonna ask you, did you use your assistive devices? We have so many assistive devices because they are trying to prevent healthcare workers bad body mechanism. Ain't no hospital beds now. They are abrochi how my in such a way say yet me ya na ya yourself na wo shemu say yet me kwa ya ma ujina hono. Okay, the reason why we spend this car say they want to make it easy for the patient and especially the healthcare worker. Yempese obiabe so obi mu agise nkrofo mu ye bed ridden. Nkrofo mu ye bed ridden kwa no. They have your nyoma bebre ya dey transfer omo and we have two assists. Hold on. All right, give me okay, nobody is using anything now. Give it to me. Guys are fixing it right now. What is your problem? I can go after. Go after. So they are not spending all that money. I would never pull or carry anybody. Yes, I will never I won't peja patient. Yes, the only time I won't say me patient. It means that there is another person and we are doing on a count of 3. Then we swing the patient. Nobody, patients in their homes, they have hospital bed. The moment I go to the home and I determine patients not getting in and out of bed, a problem, no, I'm putting in a request for hospital bed. Why am I getting a hospital bed and kicking the patient off the queen size bed, the king size luxury bed? It's because they can't get in and out of the bed so easily. The aid na me de na ko no obi abrewa na oye HH no. So pager patients, no, as a no, sorry. We don't do that in America anymore. So you have the hospital bed, which will help. So what, according to Asantewaa, what she says, lady nimia bed, nisana bed, that is how we transfer patients in her hospital. That is how we do it. So it will make it easier for you to get out of bed. So you take the remote, you put the head of the bed from lying position to sitting position. Usiti we are and panimuno yawo tokrobi or na yama wesum. Okay? Yama wusum we are. Then she tells you to slide one of your right leg out with your left one holding your IV pole or IV pole. No. Now slide the second one up. Now put the pressure on the bed rail and get up. Nobody carries anybody in America. Unless you say, we are bed ready. It's sa esuna o suna and and so madam. It doesn't hold any water. I have had member C-section. Before that, I am not, before that, me a C-section. Me a fibroid surgery, so my 3 surgeries. Nobody hold anybody, nobody carries anybody. The moment they take the Foley out, no, you are on your own. They will guide you. They're not going to leave the room because the possibility of you falling down is high. So they teach you how to transfer from bed to standing position to ambulate. Because we surgery we don't really care about the pain. That is why you on PCA. The PCA now also deliver pain medication. No, it is time. The pain need there. Why your surgery so we do with some pain in the obenya pain. But to say now on so I wanted somebody to touch me. There are people America is the safest place to have. You don't really need anybody to be there with you. You don't need anybody to be there with you because whatever you need, they will provide it for you. Opa, America, men for Bibianco, for empty, just go to the hospital. They will give you diaper, they will give a colony clothes, they will give. Social worker, donation at we have everything in the hospital. We got everything in the hospital. And you know, she was emotional. Yes, I understand. But I just want to clarify the fact that their aid in the year, the aid didn't do anything wrong. However, I wasn't there. Meaning aid didn't affect. Said they are not any other channel. Meaning aid in the skin color or anything, so I can't tell. But from her own words, you don't go to the hospital and put a phone on a tripod and be Amma, please. Amma, please take it. Just take it because then Diana just I'll go back to work.
The little that I was saying is that you said you even having a tripod then also no mama no HIPAA. It doesn't only protect you, the patient, also no so you can't record her without her you can't say her consent. Sometimes no so obi be wukra will labor and delivery normal pulley camera we tell them to put it away.
Yeah.
It is for her to walk in there, what setting up camera and say people also will record you and put you on the internet. Only they also your motive.
Yes.
So maybe she's standing at the edge of the bed, not to come into that tripod.
Yes.
Into or protect it on one. Granted, means I've had 2 C-sections. Yeah, your C-section, you almost pull it out fully catheter another first time. Yeah, as a still my ujina honum, I'm walking to the bathroom.
Yes. Me trouble, yeah, no, we are so much falling in shame. That is the patients. I mean, him there, yes,
You know, yeah, walk you to the bathroom. After you walk you to the bathroom, now I'm back in your bed, It was so ubefa dependent, say and let me differentiate when I am PCA versus when I am PCA. Yeah, PCA when we put you under general anesthesia. That's when they will give you PCA for 48 hours post surgery. Ebimu 24 hours scramble post surgery. But say yo, your anesthesia na your spinal. You don't go on a PCA. Yeah, you fully catheter and everything. And even while you're on the PCA, person you will still have your fully catheter. I'm a little way to correct me on that. But say your mouse spinal and now say unya a year.
Yeah, go ahead. Amma will clarify those things.
Yes, unya regional. They take the Foley catheter out. You are on your own walking. That's why you have to take your Percocet. You have to take your pain medicine to manage the pain. C-section is no joke. But also, no, if they baby you around now, you sit in the bed, you're gonna end up with complication. And
Blossom.
I know she was emotional. Secondly, I think that she needed somebody to be there. My man, or say my man, and I making some accusations, so I only careful. Talking about say you were scared because you thought that the nurse will harm you and your baby at night time. No, America, it doesn't rarely. Oh no, on the license are all protected. I didn't know all baby baby in that room. But so that's my little 2 cents. I think she was doing it out of emotion and I hope so. She says she's fine now. So, mama yenye cognizant. Enye krubia so ne nimra. and those beds they were made for those purposes. Nobody is going to, because body mechanism is one of the things that's why you're trained at nursing school, you know. So when you're careful,
Yes, if
end
you
up with
injure
back,
yourself, yes.
you end up with back injuries.
Yeah, because if you injure yourself, now retirement when I was not here, who is gonna pay you? So they want
One person,
you did.
one person is not going to try to get you out of bed. Now, ube bunechi, ube injane baka. What's going to happen to them? So that's the whole purpose of having those beds. There were different positions. Trandelenbeck, there were one,
Yeah, the bed in there.
you have your core belt, you know. So it's very far fetched.
But the most important question is that who is paying the bills? Is it us? Am I?
Let's leave it here.
Oh, okay. And your Medicaid bill. Oh, okay, okay. And most
Okay,
strike.
let's strike it
Most
out.
strike and non evidence.
Objection.
Objection over. Okay, sustain. Okay, Mpamucho. I know they are most strike and non jury disregard the part that I said who is paying the bill. No jury. May the jury please disregard that part. Ama.
Objection overruled. No. Okay, so one decision, 12 hours. You may cut it down. This year, the crowd, they don't really use this. Like some year, regional block, general, we are not my abdominal block. It's a PC and cry, we rarely use it. And after C-section, yeah, now Tylenol Motrin every 6 hours. Either Toradol or Motrin for the first 24 hours, and then after 24 hours, Tylenol, Motrin, and then we do have the Oxy in between.
Mama trauma bill.
No,
Bill.
no. And then first 24 hours, it's diluted every 6 hours.
Okay.
12 hours after C-section, you no. Okay. So 1 month in the first 12 hours, you have a risk for DVT, which is a blood clot. You have a risk for pneumonia. Mobility. We inhale fast. This is a rapid surgery, what. Into before surgery, cry about sugar drink within 2 hours before the surgery. So that by day 2, after C-section, coffee. Well, first walk, we will teach you how to get out of bed. Intiana bed, Nipa no kwejina on the video no can say Nipa was giving her instructions, but no ntiase.
Yes.
Or more instructions.
We are talking based on a video. We don't have anything personal against it.
And gasping is very, very painful. And okay, makes me ready to shoulder. The only thing you can do to get rid of gasping and also ambulatory. And when you're gasping, your mouth pain medication, it wouldn't take it away.
I'm okay, gasping. I was just a time, so
one time, a bear we are bear we are met a yawn no better or so the cranny tree. What betty?
Yes, me my experience with them,
And sa a yawn. Your mouth will draw heaven. Ewa bunsem jim krana intake saa enyo no away until say better. Inti ambulation a very very important. Internet is your my policy. 12 hours. When you complication with bladder, 12 hours you have to get out of bed. 12 hours it was so free in pen. And omo inti adia na assistant no man instruction say pushy bed now push now what set it up and then now what turn on now you see we wait on side rows na and now whole na shower na ebe help you ama wasori nimpa no also mu atron no wo be say nimpa ni chi and then at the end of the day no why not then be call hospital yeah.
Those lawsuits, you can't be touching patient like that. I will be so be more.
Obama instructions, yes, all along now, original warfare, and him be with strength and with weakness, and then no was focusing on that. Now we how to help you. But okay say, okay, memo what na say, be at na say for 3 minutes, so that oh sorry, when feel when you swim below, and now when feel dizzy, now feel say as an impano, uchiro, and now time wa. Yes, you are not being fair to Nipana or Shono. And secondly, and thirdly, fourthly, you don't need a nurse to ambulate Obi. TCA, TTA, DNA, Eyomejuma, Ombetimi Abuao with ambulation because the stress or stress is and then the nurse are you busy. The nurse are you busy.
Yeah,
That
it's not like
task no, you don't need
yes,
nurse to help you ambulate.
my nurse was busy. If you needed to ambulate, you don't need a nurse to ambulate. That's what the texts are there for.
Nurse will only get you out of, well, even sometimes the piece that the CN no, the nurse will get you your first time you're getting out of bed, because we have to make sure say you are stable. Until you fall in area, your first time out of the bed, the nurse will come and dangle you and stand you up with the tech. In 2 years, then you need to walk you to the bathroom, back to the bed. That's it. You are on your
Even
own.
use the peri-bottle to wash your vagina after they take the Foley off.
Yeah.
Having cleared you for shower, they will do that. So that was not your first ambulation, Sissy. That you can, and America said the evidence. We will only use evidence because we were not there. And these are procedures that we follow. But as to whether somebody was being so racist to the extent that you think that they putting the head of the bed up, no, they're squeezing you in. Madam, they were not squeezing you in. That is how we transfer patients. These days, a group of back pain dada. Oh, hi, almost say I broke my back. No, Marcotna. Ain't no Siciano, it's my phone so Juma on and so when we answer. Uko complain is when your back pain, when you're injury. It won't mean peja. They are going back to your records, they won't need any accidents, history, yeah. And your old chronic pain being out the Baba Shay, Ababa Jessica. I was not his own best obey Juma. And secondly, did you use body mechanism? They teach us how to use proper body mechanism. Proper body mechanism is we don't do that anymore. We don't do that anymore. We use transfer belts. We use two people. We don't do that in the hospital anymore. The only time we are doing that, we have two people. You are using the gate belt. You are using assistive devices. Patients, or hemiplegic. Hemiplegia means half of the body paralyzed and now in knee surgery. They go into their bone to replace a knee, a hip. 2 hours they are on the unit ambulating because they are discharged the next day. C-section yentradon pebiamu skin to fat to organ. Then they suture it. Is it painful? Hell yes, I've had 3 C-sections, so I know. But nobody went into your bone. Even when they go into people's hip, they replace their hip. They are walking because the next day they are discharging them from way to go home. When they come home, the physical therapy is going the next day. You're discharging patient from NYU, and the next day it could be a case maybe another physical therapy now or be money pananante. We care about the pain, but we don't care about the pain because who the pain nature? Why do you be say? Ain't you know, Sister Asantewaa, American Ghana favorite TikToker. We all love you, but if you want to make accusation, we just want to tell you, say there are some of the things that you said that the person didn't do anything wrong. The person did not do anything wrong. I watched the video, most of the things you said. In fact, untimi mfre obi say unya help na nipa ne beba no Me, if I walk in your room as a patient, now it's a phone swap. I will say, shut the phone off or call me back when you finish your phone call. I don't even want my breath, my homie and my homie, to appear in your video or whoever you are talking to. I don't. I'm allergic to that. So if you need help, the moment the person entered the room, you were supposed to tell your partner, say, the nurse is here, I'll call you back. The phone was mounted on a tripod, and the tripod was there. And he also said you were able to crawl on the floor. Yeah, your C-section, you were able to go on the floor, but you couldn't get up. Come on. I watch a lot of forensic files in CSI, and Law and Order. You were able to go on the floor to grab the phone, but you couldn't get up from lying to sitting position, holding your IV and the bed rail. But we were able to go on the floor. And when we said the reason why we're doing this, thousands and thousands of people are there chastising, report her. She has nothing to report, I'm telling you. With all due respect, she has nothing to report. Because the aide will say more than what she's saying. She was able to go on the floor. She was able to go on the floor. But she couldn't get up from lying to standing, sitting to standing position. When the bed was put in a sitting position, she was able to, she had so much pain, but she was able to go on the floor, bend over to grab the phone. Thank you, Amma. Thank you, Jess. Ya betrecha asemu. Ya mebufo. Enti ya cheche mwewe no. Munko back na munko she video no. But ya pesa ya chere say. Ya nkase racism ni hono. Racism ewo ho pa. Racism ewo ho pa. But before you make that accusation, before you come put a camera on your face and cry for public sympathy no. We just want to make sure say and some now can be what they are laughable. That is the truth of the fact of the matter of the situation. And some people can. If we put 2 and 2 together, 2 plus 2 is supposed to be 4, but what they are 3. You're shorting 1. 1, no, we don't know where it is. But next time you are in a hospital here in America, when you call for help and they come, first of all, don't go mount a tripod in your hospital room. You don't go, the moment anybody comes and they see that you are constantly on the phone making video, we are not saying you can't use the video, but the moment somebody comes in, you have to shut that off. Because you want to trend. None of the healthcare workers there want to trend. So, asem no. Asem nisa dia nisa yentimi declare say obi enti ya sa omo kan say wo court. But when you asem nisa anti aka ni say
Mistrial.
Mistrial. Nti asem no e mistrial. Banachi asem no e mistrial. It is a million no anga video nga me delete. To be honest with you, it doesn't look good.
She said, "What cashing out?
That video does not look good. First of all, I'm a psych nurse. The tears and the is so over. Like there was Rocky. Now you're saying. Look. She experienced something, but whatever she's saying that she experienced, and she wants to make it look like the nurse was racist, it's not true. She should report it. She should have reported it. That is if you are paying the bills. You report case if you are paying the bills.
Hey, I've been a mess.
Mamenka.
Meg, hold them, say, uncle.
Yeah, if I want to why I will be silent that they be a little red bull. Mamma mean church, Muncham. Me were migraine. You can't say migraine now. Me were 80 pie. Okay? Now, I know. Now, the only time when manum coffee, caffeine. It doesn't matter what kind of caffeine. Okay, I'm coming. Me sorry na me no coffee. Me nyame migraine, say manum coffee, I will get it after 2-3 o'clock. Sa migraine no sa etipaya no offer a drobia enko. I just say bia num coffee. And you know, usually no nti me num coffee pa. Me nyimu inya had that problem and neurologist say bet me anum 2 cups of coffee a day. Inti anopa no say me num coffee a ewia no instead of say me num coffee biom na me dey aye no Red Bull because but if that's how she want to go, Yabeka sa we will look into her. I said, who is paying? Did she pay? Has she paid the bills? Has she paid the bills? And now Baba Kevin Taylor say, "Oh yeah, no Baba Fin no more the corner Baba Toyoso. No Baba Fin no more the corner Baba Toyoso. The nurse is from Wokroma and the nurse is from Kwana Mumfre. Yeah, why? I got 30 minutes. Only nurse is from Kwana Mumfre. Anybody can be a nurse, my dear.
Hi.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, can I contribute a bit to what you're saying?
Please.
Yeah, basically, I think you've said it all. I'm a nurse myself, and I'm a new mother, and I went through surgery myself, and my surgery was a prolonged one, and even with that, I was up and about the next day. So basically, you have to help yourself, as you said, and also the nurses and the midwives or the support workers, they are not there to lift anyone.
No.
They are there to support you. So you have to support yourself. So I couldn't watch the video because it got to a point I was getting angry.
Yes.
I'm a nurse, and I was just getting angry.
People are being fooled. Yes.
So, yeah, we shouldn't drag over it because she was just chatting a lot of rubbish. Sorry for my language.
No, be sorry.
But I think that was the situation there. And we don't do that. We support and we encourage independence.
Yeah.
So it was her problem. She wanted the attention. She wanted the numbers. She got it, but it was a wrong way of getting the numbers in. Thank you.
Exactly, my baby. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Shows on your baby.
Remember now I share no bro for the white. Na me to make a bro for say ya. Enga munda wo krom ha. I'm Eunice Bachokasa.
Hi, my dear.
With his or her consent. So HIPAA is not only one-way street. HIPAA is a two-way street. Sadia obi expose you eka wansema wobetimi assume the same thing a healthcare worker no so betimi aye. Emergency dey emergency. But anye emergency that is not what it no a day nkoa na obese record it to the extent say that 2 days no wa wo ba when you have to set a tripod. People who are not nurses, they don't know the dangers of that. You have to set a tripod. Bring a tripod in the hospital. Adanya, or your blogger or your TikToker. You have, so content creators should know they should have some limits sometimes. Sometimes they have to have some limit. They have to know boundaries. Yo baby, udu wa Rebecca just said no recording, no more squeeze, no more recording. The fact that we are content creator doesn't mean say everything must be recorded. One person recording are just so bad. You don't go to the public hospital. You go to the private hospitals, no. And no class over here the nurses, no. Omo ye Kim Kardashian and Real Housewives of Atlanta, no. What we say omo ye na say omo ba. Doctors, Dr. Jackie say the honor your reality doctor. Dr. Jackie say no nim ebebo. Once the nurses ni na ya mom when him na ye. I snow when you mean ya. They don't want to appear in that reality show. So when you movie ni baby na edin baby aden every single person about movie ni bia they were members. They don't just go and shoot movie. Enti na mo ye movie okroma abeko na ya blocking shooting in place na ya blocking wo enti won't mean go chem because who go chem na say we nim yes they blur your face. Who go chem na say we nim ba movie ni mo abeka say mu yi mani movie. Say there sometimes the people have mo ye no. May life 2 hours, 3 hours. Who baby say a question? Ube bisa o question ube wo do you ask madam e ba cho me kun nti delete live no. Wa na o friend na wa o ba so nim say ade na ye no so ye live. Nim say ade na ye no so ye live. But a place, hospital, you have a newborn. Akolo less than 2 days. Akolo less than 2 days. Rocky, but what is a frackle? What a frackle? what a frackle?
Asantewaa, I'm doing this video for you because one kasa na wode wasem abeto social media so. Enti anema obi aso to me say obi aso be to me akabi. I believe that today will be the first time me de mano eto wasem mu. And I'm doing this because of adie na oye no ube create esambi atwa anhwe ya wankasa ebe affected wo negatively e wa America ha ana afei so no anhwe yeso so a na be affect a group of people ebi esoso won say wankasa no wani tua de ekoso America ha enyesa wo te Ghana wo America, you know what is going on. Minim de wode te e wa America ha minim ade a wode te wa America ha but anya hwe no yenyina yenim from Ghana. Inti Asantewaa nyankopon ma opportunity abepi America ana wo ma wa hanomo a great opportunity emma so nyame adom o ma so be kra American book. Hey Asantewaa, I'm not here to justify the nurse in any year no justify wo de na wo ye no. I know so oba sometimes you go through hormonal changes and others. Sometimes you're too emotional and one way obetimi aye 1 or 2 bi ne say ntina me pese me justice wo bebre na mo me pese me bie wani e wade bi ho won say sade we na wo ye no wo fa camera see wani na wo complaining about a nurse to the public. We are not in any jurisdiction say what some na ato ewo hospital ho no ye baba be kan bi ama ana ye baba be bua nurse ni no efo ana ye baba be nurse ni license free ni some ana ye baba twa ka bi ama nurse ni se won tua ana bibi no ye public ni die you want us to know what is going on. And as I'm to be honest with you, I see it say maybe who create attention big for yourself so will you be na will you wait because obade owa hey Asantewaa wow you should even have time for yourself. What I say, content creation is good, but as a matter of fact, if you don't have anybody in the room to assist you with your content creation or whatever, then why do you even put up a tripod and camera and all of that? And let me tell you this, sweetheart. And you will be a nurse in the health worker be a na pese, mommy, o video away or bemo. Me to one me, Asantewaa, me no be share our America ha New Jersey. Now we your video, sir. Me kwe bwatwa me to when you be a video na me pese me bem. Me to one when I go to functions near the ade. But me akasa kwa I don't do videos. There were some videos baby wa me kwa me pese me ba video mu ana obi be twa me de ma ba video bi mama obi ehun se me si camera na esi me so. She's a professional nurse. She knows what she's doing. Fine, let's take say bia 1 or 2 bia nkosuye. Asantewaa, you had every right to send a report to my doctor and I said the hospital administration. Now you don't have to come on social media and start complaining about how bad you have been treated by nurse B in the hospital. I know sometimes people do, yes, but what did you do? Have you reported and what was the reaction? And Sana was that you jumping into social media and say, "Maya mama yesu man numbers na you're making the social media and it overwhelms us and then we begin to do things just like that." Asantewaa, what we need to say
Krom hanom kra krata sem nyina kra no, they are now monitoring people from social media. Me name status audit krom ha. But Asantewaa say when call interview for krata dia mami, you are messing yourself up. You are really messing yourself up. It would interest one kasa Asantewaa ne say, sa video we obe taking it down, boko peacefully. I don't know, sometimes say yes already no wa woni tua de ekoso okroma Asantewaa enti mommoa yen e ma yen fa ye hunsie kakra mommoa yen ma yen fa ye hunsie kakra omo nyina de all over the social media panyifo ne okrom ha ni nyina they see whatever is going on afa obe yesa no mbetu amani asiuso no master te be hwehwe wo nuoma mu Asantewaa you careful. You're careful. Say bia o numbers na wanya no TikTok yi so no say eno sebi eno no e value ma more ese no wan kasa no krom ha na Nyankopon ne wabe pie no any opportunities a wo benya dia you can go ahead with it, but be careful. Asantewaa me wasemo yi me de ma no atum because wunyi mo second born me bom paye ma Asantewaa me hu video bia na me bom paye ma sebi wonni me. But minimum woman, Asantewaa, minimum woman. I know your mom. Into Asantewaa, me bomb pie mouth so be me de me home video be an mako Asantewaa. I've been praying for you. Me who so when I'm happy, but to be honest with you, with this video I'm not happy. And I'm advising you as a very big sister. Because me che be break kwa. Asantewaa, you careful. Remember social media no. E overwhelm me. Emma won yen you be any so ye. You're careful. It will interest you, says that video we will be taking it down. Now what problem is be if you have any complaints, just do the needful, do a professional complaint, go through bureaucracy, report to the hospital administration. This is how you have been treated by a nurse. It is acceptable. But not putting camera on you and talking on social media and crying like somebody is going to mia your money. Citizens kurana say ye kire wo mo ebo wo mo ko mo krom so woni ma start investigating. Start say bia wo no fa camera you are thinking about won kwa woni o ma wo ye de a ene start ne fo woni to fom pa ne hwe de ekoso say krom ha citizens fo nyina kora no ye start bo wo mo ko mo krom why nti mo de mo ni ma mo ma nneoma bi mfefra mo ni na mo de mo nye ye saa ne ma nneoma no